Hey everybody, the Bonga is back. Welcome to part 8 of Let's Play RFL, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, it's time to begin the events of Chapter 2, shall we? May I ask you a question, child? Where did you find that ring? Well... The truth now, Lita. I found it when Adrian and I went to explore some ruins in the north. I see. There is a reason such things are frowned upon, Lita. Exploring old ruins is not a game. But I could not have anticipated anything like this. No one could, I suppose, except for perhaps this Doran fellow. You've always had an adventurous spirit, Lita, ever since you were a child. It has gotten you in trouble more than once. I didn't mean for this to happen. I know, and perhaps it is not your fault. You're a victim of what has happened, not the cause. That cursed ring is the cause, and its creators are to blame. It does not make sense to fault you for wearing a ring. How are you holding up, Lita? Mom and Pence are both statues. So is Adrian. And it's all my fault. I'm not sure you can really be blamed for any of this. Regardless, you'll be strong through all of it. I didn't raise a coward or a weakling. I raised you. If this is your fault, then you will help fix it. If not, you'll help however you can. And you and I will press on together, no matter what happens. Promise? Promise. Get some sleep, my daughter. So, Lita, was it? Yes, ma'am. Well, Lita, you sure stirred up a hornet's nest here, didn't you? I'm sorry. I didn't know. I feel terrible. Oh, I think you could probably blame the elves for this one, rather than yourself. Speaking of which, you really think an elven spirit spoke to you? A lady with pointed ears that was see-through spoke to me. She said she was a spirit. Could have been a trick or something, I guess. Ha! That'd be an abyss of a trick. Anyway, no more crying, Miss Lita. We have a lot of work to do. We're gonna need you to be strong, whatever your role to play in all this ends up being. Is that understood? Yes, ma'am. Alright, let's get to that, but I think we still have to talk to everyone. Not sleepy just yet? I don't know. My head is spinning. I don't think I can sleep. Thank you for letting me stay here, though. I regret that there is so little I can offer you here, but anything I can do to make you feel better, I will. Well, I was wondering, actually. You're always playing that harp. I've seen you around Aloria with it. I'm something of a bard these days. People will tip me a few coins for a song or a good story. I've always loved the harp, and it has allowed me to earn a living while I travel Arafel. Is it rude if I ask why you travel around so much? No, not rude, but it is a rather long and sordid tale, one for another time. I travel Arafel in search of its past, lore, old elven manuscripts, artifacts from ruins. I survive with my harp, but my one true love has always been history. That is part of why Lord Armony and his party came to find me. There are things I've written that may come in handy while dealing with this crisis. Or that is the hope, anyway. Speaking of which, I should get back to work. Make yourself at home here, Lita. Thank you, Doran. I will. Speaking of which, I should talk to these two. So, Miss Lita Lakata Valoria, you must have many questions. I do, but there are so many, I don't even know where I'd start asking. If you can gather your thoughts, I'll answer what I can, if only to put your mind at ease. Well, it seems like you and Doran know each other. We do. He studied history at Temple Orlean, in fact. He and Seri Kesu were both students of mine once. Seri Kesu studied magic and mastered the art of sorcery. Doran took a different path that eventually led to him leaving the temple. It was a painful time for us all. Doran and I were close friends once, and he was even closer with Seri Kesu. He left to pursue his own research, and that was the last time we ever saw him. This is the first time we've spoken in many years. You're something else. Little is known of vampires. They are shadow beings that employ the use of black magic. They are deathly allergic to sunlight and must consume raw fresh blood in order to survive. It appears as though they can subsist partially by the blood of animals. But still, okay, I think we already read this somewhere else. Yeah, stuff about vampires. I think I'm just gonna go to bed now. Yes, I'll go to sleep. I still feel like I should be waking up from all this soon. Of course, I never really had a dream quite this weird before. Lita, I thought you might like to be tucked into bed. You haven't done that in years. It seemed fitting tonight. I just want to remind you that I love you, and we'll figure this out somehow. Thank you, Papa. I love you too. Try to get some rest. In the morning, we'll see what can be done about this mess. We'll get through this together. Maybe one day we'll look back on all this and laugh. Good night, my daughter. Night, Papa. Yeah, laughs like, hey, remember the time Mom turned to stone? This whole thing really does seem like a dream. And then you wake up, it was a dream all along. A few hours later... Lady Sarikesu, I have a concern. I'd be shocked if you didn't. Yes. I heard Doran and Lady Armony speaking. Is it settled? We're going to these RA ruins Lita mentioned? It seems one of Doran's old work was about an old shrine there, one of considerable importance to the elves. There's no reason the girl should have known about it. It sounds like her encounter with that elven spirit was legitimate to me. I understand. But is it necessary that she come with us? I'll assist you myself however I can. But Lita... The girl may be young, but she's not half bad with that bow of hers, and we are rather lacking in manpower today. We are going to need your daughter's help. But she is not a warrior. She's a little girl. She's 16, not even old enough to wed. At least in this universe. 16, Edmund, is not the age of a little girl. She has the ring, and it's not coming off. That's all there is to this discussion. If there's a way to undo what has happened to Aloria, we're going to need her. If we're going to RA, she's coming. I do hope you raised her to be strong. So do I. Early that morning... What in the world was that? That did not sound good at all. Stop fighting, old man. Nobody else has to die. Give us the girl with a ring and that'll be the end of it. Freeze in the abyss. I'm not giving you anything, let alone my daughter. We're getting that ring one way or another, and we don't need you alive for it. Papa, no! There she is! Child, you are coming with us. I will spare the rest of these people should you submit. She'll be unable to remove the ring, so do try to leave her mostly unharmed. We will need her intact. Oh, why did I have a feeling that she was bad? That this Baramon guy was bad? Need me? Need me for what? You were with the vampires? Baramon, this is your doing? You were a faithful member of Temple Orlean for years? Now you strike? He could explain after I put a fireball through his chest. I trusted you, bastard! Much more is at stake than any of you realize. Put away your magic, sorceress. I can't move! Stasis magic? Baramon, have you been capable of this all along? Yes, I have. Azatel, Nere, take the girl. Azatel? That was the name Arker said in Aloria. I don't know what the abyss is going on here, but nobody's taking me anywhere. I will kill everyone in this room to take you if you force me to. Stand down! You can't win this fight, and you're not making it easier on yourself or anybody else. From the darkness, a familiar voice whispers in Lita's ear. Lita! Listen to me. I know this is strange and frightening, but you have been given the power to end it. Diane's ring was forged with sunlight, imbued with the magic to defeat the shadows. You must use its power, child. Azari? Where are you? What power? What do I do? For the love of... Who are you talking to? Just be quiet and come with us already. Defeat the shadows. I don't know what that means, but here goes nothing. Lita, no! Just run! We'll keep them busy as long as we can. Take the artifact and flee! What is she doing? It's Diane's ring. Her powers are manifested already. Azatel, Neri, we're leaving, now! It's sunlight! How is she doing this? Shield yourself! It burns! Oh, goddess, make it stop! Well then, I'd rather assume we're going to die there. One of the few times I'm pleased to be wrong. That was the magic of the elves. The power of sunlight. The artifacts of power were forged by it. I expected her powers to manifest in time, but not this quickly. Oh, you expected that, did you? How wonderful! Because I don't know what the abyss is going on right now. I'm sorry. There's much to explain and no time to explain it. The secret door is in the back of my bedroom. Take Lita through it. You'll find a magic circle outside in the grass. The ring will allow Lita to use it. I will see what I can do for the fallen here. We went over 10 different theories in our research last night. You really believe your she can fly hypothesis is correct? It had better be. Now go! I'll explain all of this when there is time. Barramon and Azatel have escaped. There is only one reason I can think of as to why they need Lita alive. Ow, my head! What happened? Frankly, I'm not sure. There's no time to figure it out now. Get over here, girl. Alright. Let's go. There should be a secret door here. Aha! This way. Okay. Sirikesu, what's going on? Is Daddy alright? Doran will do all he can for him. Sometimes vampire bites can be cured. Sometimes they can't. We can't worry about that right now. Doran has a theory and we're going to see it's true. Now stand on the circle behind you. Why? What's going to happen? You ask too many questions, girl. Get on the circle and then do as I say. Now! Alright, fine. Now what? We're going to unlock the power of that ring. If Doran is right, you're about to learn how to fly. What? Really? We'll see in a moment. Doran explained that these green circles are elven enchantments on the earth. They allow you to generate magical energy. If that's true, they'll change you into a spirit that can float. Now close your eyes. Concentrate. Diane's ring is a part of you now, and so is its power. Concentrate like you did at the archery competition, and just now, to defeat those vampires. I don't feel anything. It's not working. Well, you damn well better make it work, girl. I can promise you that attack won't be the last one we see. Fine. Keep doing it. Stay focused. Concentrate. You're a conduit for this thing's power. That's it. You're getting it. There. You got it. You can only take to the air these green circles, and that's the only place you can land. So keep an eye out for them. If Doran is right, you can bring others traveling with you along during the flight. Press enter a spacebar on these green circles to activate this power. Fly to the other side, girl. From there, head to the west. Follow the path to the Blood Forest and take the trails north. That will lead you to the RA ruins. I'll meet you there after I've dealt with the injuries of the others from the attacks. Now go! And be careful finding your way to the ruins. Huh. So we can pretty much just go anywhere now. provided we find these circles. I think I saw circles like this earlier. That's interesting. Wow, what a rush! This stupid ring isn't so bad after all. Except Papa might die, and everyone else is turned to stone. So, the answer is in the RA ruins beyond Blood Forest, huh? I'll figure this out for you, Papa, and save Mom too, and everybody else. You'll be proud of me, Papa, if you ever wake up. I promise. Okay. Here goes nothing. And then the wind stops blowing in your hair because I actually have control of you now. That makes sense. You were right after all. Lita used the power of that ring to fly. She's on her way to Blood Forest now. It'll be dangerous. The Kingdom of Bari was one of the first to fall to the vampires. They've held it ever since. Doran, I need to understand exactly what you know and how you know it. What is going on here? I don't know why people have turned to stone. I don't know why the vampires want this ring. And how the Abyss does Barramon fit into this? I need answers to these questions, Doran. You know something you're not telling me. Serikesu, I've been studying this for many, many years. I've written tomes on the subject. I cannot explain it to you in the few moments we have to spare. You have to trust me. I'll explain it all when the time comes. Very well, Doran. I'm going to catch up with the girl. Before you leave, I think you should know that Lord Harmony has passed. The bite killed him. He was a good man, and he died defending innocent people against the darkness. It is how he wanted to go, I think. I think so too. For now, I intend to stay behind and attempt to cure Lita's father and Simeon. There's still some time yet before they will turn. And I'm going with Lita. I don't expect she can get to Aria alone. Do what you can for these people. Despite our differences, I do not doubt that you would come with us if there was another way. I would, and there isn't. I can only wish you luck, Serikesu, and it was good to see you again. I hope this is not the last time. I wouldn't hold your breath if I were you. Farewell, Doran. Well, Blood Forest is just west of here. There's nothing left to do but to just go and hope everyone knows what the Abyss they're talking about. Alright, I'll save. Alright, let's go check out Blood Forest for a bit. Wonder what the encounters will be like. But it looks like we have unfettered access to the area now. I don't know how big Blood Forest is. Okay, it looks like I gotta get all the way up there. So I'm pretty much going in the opposite direction of what I should. Oh, that's the night barracks. Oh! Solid stone! I wonder if this person's even still alive. Well, looks like I gotta find another way to get across these gates. Wait, I did remember seeing a gate that had a lever. So why don't I go over there and activate it, if I can. Yeah, it's this one. Hope I don't get in trouble for this if these guys ever wake up. Yes, because that's all you're worried about. Alright, let's see what these guys are all about. Spider and Hawk. Oh, these things have lightning. That's gonna be a little problematic. But they don't seem that strong. Oh, only 150 HP? Alright. Oh, paralysis does not allow me to use my skills at all. It should probably wear off at the end of this fight. There we go. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get some assistance soon. Oh, there's something up here. These guys did not stand a chance. Just managed to weave around those enemies. Nice. Hang on, is this? Oh, this is back at the hunting range. I don't want to go that way. Let's go check the other direction. Where am I in proportion to my destination? Okay, I think I gotta go left and then up again. Alright, we'll try that. At least it doesn't seem too hard to fight these enemies. Go check out that cave. Oh, I see something twinkling. Ooh, a crystal. That's cool, I guess. Would have liked to have found an essence. That seems to be the one thing that is very easy to have so little of, because of how expensive they are. Try my best to avoid unnecessary combat. I say as I get myself in unnecessary combat. That looks pretty cool, though. Be able to fire so many shots at once. I think I should take care of the hawk because of, yeah, that reason. Oh, but I didn't get lightning struck. Alright, so far so good. Oh, poison spit. Does poison go away at the end of the battle, too? Yes, okay. Just wanted to see if there were some ailments that stay with you. Because sometimes that will be a thing. Okay, keep seeing like piles of bones or something. I just want to see if some of them would actually have hidden stuff. You can't step on that one for some reason. But you can step on other piles. Why is that? Ah! Hello. How did you do that? I'm a sorceress. You made it here unharmed, I see. Are you prepared? As I'll ever be, I guess. Good. The Ari ruins are not far from here, but it seems the way is guarded by vampires. We'll likely have to fight at least some of them, so be on your toes, girl. Now let's go! Oh, nice. You joined my party too. So far I've had every single person join the party, just not all at once. Sarikester is a mage with a large magic pool that doesn't regenerate in combat, but refreshes after. Her elemental magic scales with intelligence, and her spells have a chance to inflict a status condition. Huh, she gets a lot of points, too. Oh, look at her magic pool. It's so large. In that case, I should be bumping up her intelligence to make them more effective. So, let's see. Which jewels do I have that can boost magic? Should probably give them to her. She's gonna be our spellcaster. What spells does she have? Fire 1. Okay, it just determines how many you'll hit. So Fire 1 all is 150. Elemental burst. Nice. So she'll be able to do a lot of damage for us. Yeah, there's definitely gotta be some vampires around here. Is this a cemetery? Are these the RA ruins? This place seems pretty awful. Long ago, RA was an elven city. Dorn believes it fell to the vampires early in the war. I expect the shrine we seek is beyond that door to the north. Something tells me it won't be as easy as just walking up to it. If the vampires are guarding it, the door will likely be sealed. What they might be guarding against, I can only guess. What they might be guarding against, I can only guess. Hopefully it's the shrine we're looking for, and the curse can be broken. We should look for a way to unseal that door without alerting the vampires to our presence. Otherwise, I do hope you're able to recreate that little trick you pulled at Doran's place. We could use another one of your sun bombs. Recreate it? I don't even remember doing it. Then we'll have to hope it doesn't come to that. Let's go! Alright, so we'll save. And I think we're going to stop here. It just stopped raining for some reason. So in the next episode, we're going to continue on the way to the ruins. Goodbye, everyone.